Here we are back on the channel, and we're in the championship game. Somehow, two Cinderella teams have come up into the finals here in the championship. Firebirds versus Dragons. Here we are in Scorpion Stadium in Arizona, and here again we are facing the Firebirds with Neve Watts, Montana Young's original franchise quarterback for the Wolves. He is facing again here on his new team, and the Dragons, after going 3-13 last year, have turned it around completely, having an amazing season going into the playoffs. And Nate Porter, their quarterback, coming up clutch in every game. Now let's look at the Firebirds. They're more of a rush-heavy team with Sherman Hickson in the backfield, when they got him in free agency a couple years ago. Also, look at Marcus Oliver, a young wide receiver that's going to be on that right side. He's an amazing route runner for quarterback Neve Watts, a star in this league. So you look at their team a little more heavily here. Their pros are their explosive offense, and their con is their inconsistent pass rush, especially due to their loss of many D linemen they had the past couple years. You got Justin Jones, Brian Cherry, Sherman Hickson, and Neve Watts, but they are a good team, and they somehow are the #1 ranked team in the league. As we see here, the coin toss for the championship. We don't face the Firebirds enough here, and it is heads, and the Firebirds will kick. That means the Dragons are going to have to come up explosive here in the first half due to their loss in the second half of possession. And here we are, and the championship game is on. Firebirds versus Dragons, and here we go with the receiver coming out of the backfield here. He's a special one, coming out to the 24-yard line. That was Mauricio Shepard getting to touch the ball first in this championship game. The Dragons have not won a championship in their whole franchise career. And Angel Akins takes up the middle of the field, jukes right, and gets hit in the backfield by Justin Jones, one of the best run coverage middle linebackers in the league. Now it's 2nd down and 10. Nate Porter changing the play at the line here. They give it to Angel up the middle. He cuts up, and he gets hit down finally at the 31-yard line. A gain of 7 on that play. No one could tackle him. And now it's 3rd down and 3. Dragons also been relying heavily on that run game, giving it to Angel again. He tries to juke, but he gets stopped at the first down marker. And they decide to punt, and it's a bad one. And now Firebirds get to start at the 43. Neve Watts under center. He has an amazing arm. He steps back. He throws it deep for Oliver down the field. Touchdown! Beating Corey Hicks on that right side on that double move. Before the game, I said Oliver has amazing route running, and he showed it right there, just burning that right side. And Ezekiel Freeman could not get there in time to make the tackle. Detroit's already up by 7. Dragons back on the field here. Porter now steps back in his first championship game. He gives it to Mauricio Shepard to the right side for the first down. It's rumored that Nate Porter is going to be going into surgery after this game. Trying to get back for next season, but still not sure. But he's going to play his heart out. It's now first down and 10. They have 4 receivers out there. And now Porter steps back and he's running away from pressure. And he gets hit hard and thrown down on that non-throwing shoulder. It's now second down and 14. He pitches it to Angel on the left side. He tries to make a move, but he gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be a third down and long. Dragons have been very inconsistent this year. But even when they're bad, they tend to come up on top. Now Porter trying to scramble to the right side. Sees a wide open Williams down the field. A undrafted free agent from this past season coming wide open near the sideline right there. And now Porter trying to run from the left side. He's going to take it himself. He dives. First down. Nate Porter again. He's been known to do this all season. He doesn't have that extreme athletic trait that most scrambling quarterbacks do, but he just somehow finds a way to get open down the field running. And again, another toss play to Akins. He gets some blocking, and he gets a good gain of 8. He hasn't had a good game so far, but can they keep him going? They give it to Angel again. He cuts it to the left side, and he gets pushed forward for a first down. It's going to be first down and goal. Firebirds are bending horribly here on this drive. Can they stop him, though? Williams is on the left side of Nate Porter. Porter steps back real quick. And he scrambles himself. He dives. Touchdown! It's a tie game, 7-7. Dragons coming back here, tying the game up with 4 minutes left in this first quarter. First down and 10. Neve Watts under center. He drops back. He gets some protection. He gets hit there, but he breaks the tackle and throws it out of bounds before he can get hit again. Childress, the former Walleye, right there, about to sack him. Neve Watts again under center. He drops back. He throws it to the right side, and it's caught by Oliver at the sideline. It's a good gain of 6, but they're going to have to keep going here. Neve Watts is having a really good game so far. Having one of the best years of his career this season. Now Watson in the pocket. He throws to the right side. It's dropped by Stewart, the other good wide receiver on this team. And now they punt it back to the Dragons. Angel trying to make some room for himself, and he gets tackled for only a gain of 1. Hunt is to the left here. But they're gonna give it to Angel. There's some good blocking. He takes it himself to the 50, the 40, and he's finally down at the 42-yard line. What a stretch play by Angel Akins, showing that ball carrier vision of him. And now Nate Porter gets pressured up the middle of the field and sacked for a huge loss. It's now second down and 13. Nate Porter again steps back and he runs. He throws on the run to Welker. Davon Welker dives with that 6'5" frame and catches the ball at the last second. Porter again in the shotgun here. It's amazing what can happen when they have a good quarterback. Now Shepard gets the catch over the middle for the first. Last year they had Mike Fine, who was not good enough for this type of offense, but this is fitting perfectly with Nate Porter. Porter now steps back again. He throws over the middle of the field to Shepard, and he gets stopped, but it's still a gain of 9 on the drag route. And again, Porter, he throws it down the field to Hunt. Touchdown, Dragons! San Francisco's now up by 7, with Hunt getting wide open on that route. Getting in between the zones right before the first quarter ends. It's another big touchdown. They played the cover 2 and got burnt. The safety played the post route. There was nothing they could do. We're heading to the second quarter, and let's look at the power ranking. Not much has changed, other than the Firebirds have gone up, and it should say the Dragons have gone up, but it says the Demons are stuck there, but they did lose. The Dragons have had an amazing season, coming from near the bottom, coming all the way to the top, and the Firebirds, after last year's collapse halfway through the season, have shown that they have what it takes to be a championship-winning team, especially with their star quarterback, who they're building around, Nev Watts. Watts has many years left in his career. He's just about 10 years in already, and he'll have 10 more to go after that. So hopefully the Firebirds can continue this streak of trying to make the playoffs, and hopefully the Dragons aren't just a normal Cinderella team. They're trying to make a dynasty here, and they do have probably the best roster in the league, except for the fact that they are getting a little older due to their some free agent signings. So let's see what they do in the following years, but let's see what's going to happen in the rest of the first half. Nev Watts is under center with the Firebirds. He pitches it to Sherman Hickson, the former MVP, and he breaks some tackles and gets a good gain of 6. Hickson is almost impossible to tackle with that 6'3" frame and 240 pounds under him. And now Watts again throws it over the top, and it's caught by the tight end down the field for a huge gain past midfield. Oh my. What a good play by Nev Watts, finding him wide open. And now they give it to Hickson again on the outside zone. He gets stopped by Childress and Brock Majors. 2nd down and 11 now. Firebirds. They start off hot. Can they continue? They give it to Hickson again off the left side. He gets a good gain, but it's still going to be 3rd down and long for this Firebirds offense. Can they get it? They need to get a little closer for an easier field goal here. Watts now steps back. He gets pressured by Childress. He throws on the run. Perfectly thrown to Stewart. And he gets a 1st down, but gets pushed back for the 4th and inches. But it looks like they might be in range for a field goal. 49 yards. And the kick is up. And it's through the uprights. They're only down by 4. The Dragons need to score on this drive. It's 1st down and 10 after that scoring drive from the Firebirds. Angel gets the outside zone again. He gets a good gain of 5. Young is really good at finding good left tackles that can really stonewall that left side on outside zones. And now again, Nate Porter throwing on the run, finding Williams down the field. He's from the Discord. If you want to add your name into the league, through a draft, I should say, just comment your name down below or put it in the Discord, which the link is in the description as well. Now Nate Porter is under center. He sits and he throws down the field. He underthrows Mauricio Shepard. That did not look a lot like Nate Porter there. He might be hurting from that big throw from earlier. Now Porter steps back. He throws it to the left side, and it's almost caught by Williams, but he gets hit up in the air. 3rd down and 10. Porter getting rushed, and he throws it quickly to Angel out of the backfield, but he gets destroyed, and they're going to be forced to punt. There's 5 minutes to go in this half. What can Neve Watts do having 98 yards to go? They give it to Sherman Hickson. He gets stopped for a loss of 1. Now they have 99 yards to go. Getting stonewalled here. Can the Dragons keep up? Watts gives it to Hickson, and he powers through for a gain of 1. But he's still got a long way to go for a first down. They give it to Hickson. He breaks 1 tackle. Oh no, he bullies his way through and gets tackled down at the 16. But that's going to be a first down. That was dangerous. Somehow he broke Nick McCarthy's tackle, who found him in the backfield, and he ran it for a first. We don't see that often from the young linebacker. Now Watts steps back, gets pressured. He throws it to Hickson in the backfield. He falls forward for a gain of 2. Second down and 8 now. Neve Watts under center with 3 minutes to go. He tosses it to Hickson out of the backfield. He gets tackled near the line of scrimmage. Hickson is a valuable commodity for this team. Can he continue his play even at his age? Watts now steps back, and he breaks 1 sack, and he just throws it down short to Hickson, and he runs for the first down. Sidney Foster's right there on the tackle, but what a lucky play by Neve Watts, breaking the sack from Childress. And now they give it to the backup running back here for the Firebirds. He takes it down the left side. Oh my goodness, to the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown. What a play by Wetzel. The backup running back just coming out here, just showing his speed. He's a 23-year vet, somehow still with them wheels. And now we're going to halftime since nothing happens, and the Firebirds are up 17-14. What can the Dragons do to come back here? They've been struggling over and over, and we're going to look at the stats here. Passing and rushing are nearly the same for the Firebirds, and the Dragons have been explosive on offense as well. But the Firebirds are leading in sacks, which is not like them, with the Dragons only having 0. And also, too, if you enjoy what you like to watch here on the channel, please leave a like and subscribe. Here soon, I'll be doing, hopefully, a Madden 08 franchise where I take a team and I have all of the draft classes from 2008 to now. So I'll be doing that and playing through every single game, every single year, and hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. I'm just doing the preliminary process on that currently, but right now APF is what we're watching. We're in the championship game. If you want to become a player in the draft for Season 11, leave your name in the comments down below. Also, the Discord link is in the description down below. So, if you wanted to join the Discord and maybe try to use your team or whatever, or if there is a spot for to become a player, it's down there as well. And the Patreon link is in the description as well. Now, let's get back to the game here. It's second down and 6 for the Firebirds. Hickson's in the backfield, and now Watts steps back. He gets rushed. He throws it to Hickson real quick, but he gets absolutely destroyed by Nick McCarthy, making sure he doesn't miss that tackle. As we're halfway done with this championship game, we've already seen some big plays, and there's play action. Watts breaks 1 tackle. He throws it at the last second for Stewart. He makes the catch at the sideline, but it's before the first down. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Dragons after the punt. Angel Akins gets a handoff. He spins. It gets tackled for a loss. Firebirds are absolutely unstoppable in run defense, it looks like. And the Dragons tend to have a hard time here. And now Akins goes up the middle of the field and gets stopped for a gain of 6. So both of these teams are Cinderella teams. They both fought really hard to get here. Now Angel takes it up the middle of the field and gets hit, but dives for that first down marker and gets it. there are much better teams in this league, like the Metal, the Guardians, the Revenge. But somehow both of these teams have outlasted the rest and made it here. Now Watts throws to the right side to Oliver, but he runs out of bounds. 3rd down and 7. Watts again under center. He throws it to the right side to Hicks, and he gets stopped behind the line. 2 drives from both teams just failing to do anything. And now it's Nate Porter and the Dragons' turn after the punt. Porter trying to scramble here, and he does. He slides, but still gets hit. But they don't call it a late hit again. Porter is not happy. 1st down and 15 after a penalty on the Dragons. And now Porter trying to run away from pressure. He does not get away with it this time and gets hit hard back in the backfield by Gatewood. Nate Porter again steps up. And he's going to take it himself. 2nd down 15. And he takes a big hit. But he gets up slowly. And they're back to the line. 3rd down and 8 now. At the 41. Can he make it past midfield? Porter throws an out route. And it's caught by Welker. But it's still too short. And they're going to be forced to punt back to the Firebirds. We're nearing the end of the 3rd quarter here. Neve Watts, he has 99 yards to go again. And Hickson doesn't get much here. About 2 yards on that play. Richie Anders with the big tackle. He's been under the radar this year, making some really big plays. Now again, Hickson to the left side. Gets tackled by Ezekiel Freeman, a possible future free agent in this coming off season. Now we see again Hickson taking it to the right side. And now it's 3rd down and 1. Watts giving it to Hickson again. He trucks over Hicks. And he gets stopped before the first. And that will be 4th and inches. They're going to be forced to punt. It's Dragons ball. Porter sits under pressure. He takes it himself for a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6 for the Dragons. They're still down by 3. Porter sits in the pocket. Perfect protection and overthrows Welker. Again, it does not look like Nate Porter is doing well this game. He's overthrowing easy targets here. And now they're forced to punt back to the Firebirds. They give it to Hickson again to the left side. He breaks one tackle. He gets hit hard. And now they call a penalty for a late hit. And Hicks gets pushed back by Hickson. They call that a late hit, apparently. Stuff is getting chippy out here. Looks like some of the big hits from the Firebirds to Nate Porter is getting this Dragons team all worked up. 1st down and 10. Neve Watts steps back, throws over the middle of the field for Oliver, and it's caught. Tackled by Hammett and Farmer. And we're going to start the 4th quarter here, down by 3. 2nd down and 2 now. Firebirds give it to Hickson, and Hickson gets stopped at the line by Brock Majors. Third down and 2 now. Neve Watts steps back. He throws out of the backfield for Hickson. He stiff arms, but still can't get the extra yardage. Carlos Guzman, the old veteran strong safety, making a play right there. It's now going to be 1st down and 10 for the Dragons due to the punt. They got 80 yards to go. They give it to Akins on the outside zone. He jukes left. They get 5 yards on the play. He's starting to have a better game now, but still 2nd down and 5. Nate Porter gives it to Angel again. He falls forward for maybe a gain of 1. Porter now changing the play at the line. He keeps changing it. 3rd down and 3. This one matters. And Angel goes up the middle of the field and is stopped. They didn't pass really at all on that drive. And they're forced to punt it back. With 7 minutes to go, will the Firebirds win a championship against the Dragons. Neve Watts throws it to the left side to Hickson. Hickson gets hit hard by Ezekiel Freeman near the 30. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Watts now steps back. He throws a quick out route to Stewart, but they say he didn't get his hands inbound, or his feet inbound, sorry. I would beg to differ, but that's going to force them to punt. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Dragons. They have another shot. They give it to Akins again. I think they're trying to rest Nate Porter after those big hits on him. It's now 2nd down and 10. They need to unleash Nate Porter here, and they do. He sits in the pocket. He's scrambling a little slower than usual. He's running. He jukes and takes a big hit. He gets up a little slow here, walking back to the line. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Porter now throws it short to Akins. He takes it for the 1st. What a good read by Nate Porter, just taking the short read for the 1st down. Porter now steps back. And he sees someone deep. That's Hunt. They burned him last time on that route. And they burn him again for another touchdown. Hunt dove at the last second. But Dragons finally score another touchdown. What a throw by Nate Porter. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Firebirds nearing midfield. They're down by 4. They need a touchdown. Neve Watts takes it to the right side, gives it to Hickson. Hickson gets a gain of 1. Neve Watts hasn't been as much of a scrambler later in his career as we see here. And they give it to Hickson again. He gets stopped in the backfield, and they're going to take it back to the line. Neve Watts throws it deep now, and it's almost intercepted. And O'Connor jumped that ball, the 4th CB, and they force a punt. Dragons ball again. Angel takes up the middle of the field. He gets stopped for 3rd and inches by Kirkpatrick. They're in the empty. Nate Porter looks like he's going to pass here. And they're running it. And he jukes, but it's still 4th and inches. It was a QB sneak, and he gets stopped at the last second. And now Firebirds have one more chance. They have less than 2 minutes to go. 1st down and 10. Watts now gets pressured. He breaks 1 sack, but there he goes. McCarthy pushed him right into Childress, and he is downed for a loss of 5. Now he passes it to the backfield to Hickson, and they're forced a timeout here due to Hickson being stopped after the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and long. Neve Watts now gets perfect protection, throws it deep, and it's intercepted by Ezekiel Freeman. That might seal the game. Ezekiel Freeman deep right there. What a play by the free safety. He's led the league in interceptions all year, one of the best defensive playmakers in the league. And then the Dragons run down the clock, and Firebirds have one more chance. They only have 27 seconds left. He makes an amazing catch down the field. That was Staley making a one-handed grab in coverage. They still have no timeouts with 13 seconds to go. That Freeman interception really put a pause on this game. They're running out of time. They just spiked the ball. They have one more chance here to score a touchdown, but it does not look likely. 2nd down and 10. Possibly their last chance. They're too far here. And Neve Watts avoids 1 sack, and he's just going to run for it. No one saw this coming. He stiff arms one guy, he stiff arms another. As he slides, he sees he ran out of time, and it's going to be Dragons win the FFL Championship. Montana Young with his 2nd title in his career as a coach. What a play, what a game plan, I should say, by that man. The Firebirds are not happy. Montana Young made something happen this year. He made some amazing moves last offseason, and Nate Porter gets the championship player of the game. He had an amazing game even with all of his injuries. and it looks like they're going to be rushing him to the hospital to get him checked up on and see what he needs. But the Dragons, finally, after having a horrible season the last 2 years and just giving up all of their star players, they bring in Montana Young from the Wolves, and he creates this amazing team with free agents and great draft picks like Dorsey and Foster. And he comes back and makes it to the championship against his former Wolves quarterback, Neve Watts. The Firebirds fought through their division, which is one of the hardest divisions in the league, and the Dragons somehow face some of the best teams in the playoffs, like the Flight, like the Blackbirds. What an amazing playoff run. Just what an amazing season. And I'll see you guys next time on the off-season video. It's a big one. And I'll see you guys then. Peace.